Darcy, go lay down. She had to say hello. Hey there, dreamers. It's me, Jacqueline. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome here if this is your first video here at Dreams and Music and Makeup. Is that what I just said? Dreams of Music and Makeup. If you are new around here, I'm glad to have you. Consider subscribing, as up until this point, I've been putting out 2 videos a week. Right now, we're working on more like 1 video a week, just because I'm kind of playing catch up on life. I'm gonna kind of catch you guys up as much as I can in this video, so that you guys kind of know where I've been, what's been going on, so that you can kind of understand why there haven't been as many videos lately. But anyway, I'm gonna talk to you guys about that while also talking to you guys through, okay, my nose is just gonna get pinker and pinker as this video goes on, but I wanted to talk to you guys about not only what's been going on with me lately, but I wanted to talk to you guys about kind of what I've been doing for my nightly routine, because, well, it hasn't changed a whole lot since my last PM skincare routine. It's been a while since we did a Get UnReady with me, so I thought this would be fun if you are excited to see kind of my nighttime skincare products and hear about my life for the last couple of months. You are in the right place. Click that like button if you would like to support me. I would super appreciate that. Let's go ahead and dive in. I'm ready to get this makeup off, and in all honesty, a hot bath sounds just perfect right now. I'm super congested. I am back from some travel. I started back at work yesterday. I didn't grab my makeup remover. All right, let's put my hair out of my face. I have just one of those kind of rubberized headbands that helps to kind of grip my fine hair. If your hair also slips out of headbands, that's what I would recommend if you don't want to get your hair wet when washing your face. I have a little bit of the Garnier Micellar Pink Cleansing Water in this pump right here. I just like it because it's one of those press-down pumps. I got mine at Dollar Tree. A lot of times, in all honesty, I take my makeup off while in the bath and then finish my skincare routine when I get out. I like to use this mainly on my eyes and to start taking off the first layers of my face makeup. I will go in with a cleansing oil after this step. I went and spent the holidays with some family, and I got to spend Christmas with my niece, which was amazing. She is 4. Everything is so magical because, like, she believes in Santa, and it was kind of her first Christmas where she could really understand everything, and I think she'll actually have memories of us being there, which is just fantastic. We had a wonderful, wonderful time with her. She said so many funny things. She's so smart and so crazy, but anyway, you guys don't even know who she is, so I'm going to wrap up that. But in case you didn't catch one of my later videos, or one of my former videos where I was chatting with you guys about life, I, right before the holidays, got into a pretty bad car accident. And so I'm still kind of dealing with all the technical crap from that, like insurance and all that sort of thing, and still seeing doctors and figuring out what all is going on. But they did total my car. So Lola, my cute little silver Kia Soul, I'll insert a little picture of what she used to look like. I mean, now she's a pile of parts. I need to get a new car. My husband and I have been sharing, and while it's pretty convenient because he does take some public transit to work, I'm very used to having my own car. I have always had my own car, and it almost symbolizes freedom for me, so I feel really weird not having a car right now. This is the longest I've been as an adult without a vehicle. What else is going on? Well, I think I'm getting sick, which is joyous. I got sick actually right before we traveled, so I worked right up until we left for the holidays. While I was at those last couple of days of work, Mitchell was here sick as a dog, and he had stomach flu. It only lasted 48 hours, thank God, and he was kind of back to normal, so he was ready by the time we were flying out. But the day we woke up to travel, I woke up with that same stomach bug. And it lasted a good 72 hours for me. We still went. I wore like a surgical mask to the airport so I'm not exposing all these people or getting worse, and pretty sick for the first couple of days, but we were with family, so it was okay, and they were great, and my little niece kept offering for me to take her kid medicine to make me adult better. It was so cute. Now that there's pretty much none coming off on here, I'm gonna let my skin kind of dry a little bit before I go in with my cleansing oil. just to kind of talk to you guys about things, basically I have been working a lot, and I was working 7 days a week for 2 months. That's just not something I can sustain. That's not a healthy lifestyle. That's not something I want to do. And frankly, it's exhausting. I'm trying to get some better work-life balance going on in my life right now, which is funny because it's all self-inflicted. You know, I do have a part-time job outside of my house, but all of this that I do, I put these boundaries and these limits and these goals on myself. You guys aren't asking me to do a certain thing. I'm expecting something of myself. For right now, I think it's fair to expect from myself 1 video a week until I get some of my normal life things in order. It would be much more fun to be sitting here filming videos than doing research and shopping for a car and dealing with insurance and all this random crap that I have to do, but it's temporary, and I would love to get back to 2 videos a week. I'm gonna do that as soon as possible. My life is kind of crazy and chaotic at the moment, and I'm just trying to keep my head on straight. But I have been playing with tons of makeup. I have tons of stuff I want to talk to you about. I feel like it's been forever since we caught up because it's been weeks since I filmed a video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed the bloopers. That was so much fun to make. Let's grab some cleansing oil. I have my Dermalogica pre-cleanse. This is almost gone. I do have a different oil cleanser lined up to use next, so this will not be repurchased just yet. This is a great first step in your double cleanse. I mean, technically I'm a triple cleanse because I do the cleansing water and then this. But just FYI, cleansing water, the name is quite deceiving. It is not something you should just leave on your skin. There are still chemicals. It is not just water. So please do your skin and yourself a favor and wash off that micellar cleanser if at all possible. Don't just do that to remove your makeup. It actually agitates the layer of skin to leave those chemicals and stuff on when they're supposed to be rinsed off. I'm not rubbing a ton of this oil on my eyes, as you can see, because it does make my vision a little bit cloudy. It's effective, but it makes my vision cloudy. So I'm just kind of running it through my brows to get any remaining brow product and around. Now that I've massaged it and dry, I'm going to go ahead and go do the same thing at the sink. I'm also going to wash with this cleanser right here. I've talked about this before. It's from the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drenched line. I'm going to go use that cleanser real quick, and then I will check in with you guys for the rest of this. It has been approximately 20 minutes or so since I last spoke with you guys. I went and washed my face, and then I got all red because I was congested, and I did some nasal spray to try to clear that a little bit. It worked, but it made my eyes water, it made my face really red, so I was waiting for that to die down. I remembered what I was going to tell you guys, what else I was going to tell you, little life update, and that is that my little poor Bentley is a little bit injured. He's getting older now. They're going to be 7 in April, because he and Darcy, if you don't already know, are brother and sister. They were a part of the same litter. This is my ordinary glycolic cleansing solution. This is the 7% glycolic acid. I would not recommend you start toning with this toner as it is rather intense, but I did work up to this with lighter levels of glycolic acid prior. My Bentley has a messed up little hip right now. It's bothered him before, and I got him some little like joint vitamins that seem to really help. That's also why we got the stairs for our bed in our bedroom. He just can't quite jump as high as his sister, and we don't want him to have issues and stuff as he gets older. He does the stairs just fine. Even now, as he's injured, he can walk up those tiny dog stairs, but our big person stairs are kind of painful for him, so I've been carrying him up and down our stairs. If he can help it, he will just camp out in his house all day, meaning in his kennel. That's his little safe place, his den. That's where he sleeps at night. He just feels safest in there. I think it's also the cold and getting back from our trip. He was a lot more active with so many people in the house. He's keeping an eye on everybody, so it makes sense that he kind of threw it out then. Either way, it's still really sad. While I wait for that to kind of finish evaporating off my skin, I'm going to go ahead and apply some of my Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I'm going to go ahead and apply my Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. I have been using this for quite some time. As you can see, I'm almost done with this, and I do have a backup of this product. This is a wonderful hydrating essence. It's kind of gross. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's slimy. Snail goo. Doesn't smell too weird or anything. You can feel I still have a couple of dry spots, so I'm just gonna Go in with a little bit more. My skin is quite parched right now, even though I'm incredibly hydrated. My nose, while it does produce some oil sometimes, is quite dry and gets incredibly flaky, especially with feeling congested. It's only going to dry out more with blowing my nose and tissues and that sort of thing, so I'm going to pay extra care here. This stuff is very, I think, economical for what it is. It's only around $17 or $18 wherever you can find it. I've found it both on Ulta, on Amazon. I think I found it at Walmart once, online. It's lasted me quite some time, so I feel like it's a really good product for the price. It's really helpful in keeping the skin hydrated. It keeps the layers feeling plump, like it does absorb, but the surface of my skin still feels slightly dewy, slightly tacky, which as a dry-skinned individual in winter is absolutely mind-boggling to me. Eye serum, I typically do this first and just forgot. I've been using the Drunk Elephant Shava Complex Eye Serum for several months now. I think I mentioned in passing in a video that I started to do it as a one eye versus the other kind of thing to see if it would make a difference. And within 2 days, it looked so drastically different that I was too scared to continue the experiment on my own face. Incredibly depuffing, tightening, without being drying. I really enjoy this serum. I like to put it on and let it dry before going in with my eye cream. I'm sure there are other ways to apply it that are also efficient. That's just what I do. I don't get it too close to my lash line. I basically just pat this around my orbital bone. I also really like the component that it's safe and a twist up. Very travel friendly. Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. This is my nighttime moisturizer. I love this. I'm gonna go in with about that much to start. I do take this down onto my neck and chest, so if you think these are generous portions, that is likely why. Just, again, taking a tiny bit extra on my nose. While I love this product, I am considering moving away from it simply because it has so many fragrant oils in it that I'm scared that it's going to start agitating my skin, as I've been using it for a couple of years now, and I can even use this in non-winter months. Since I've been using it for so long, I'm a little bit nervous that my skin is going to start getting agitated or something like that, because fragrance is an unnecessary thing on the skin and it tends to have an adverse effect. So I'm scared to keep using it, but I haven't decided what I'm going to convert to. Continue conducting my research while I finish this product. So official. Now I'm going to go in with this Laneige Eye Sleeping Mask. I like to dot a little under each eye. I do kind of wipe off this doe foot just because I feel like it picks up so much product. This has a ceramic ball applicator, so it's really cooling and nice. It feels very soothing and depuffing. Distributing the product, but also just feeling the goodness. I will pat it in with my ring fingers. These are the weakest on your hand, so that's why they're often recommended for use around the eyes, because they're less likely to tug since they lack strength. This starts to get a little bit tacky as it starts to absorb, so that's when I tend to stop messing with it. Feels like my face has fully absorbed, believe it or not. My skin is so dry that it just soaked all that up, and it feels like I just have a basic moisturizer on right now. The Ordinary's 100% cold pressed rose hip seed oil. I like to use this when my skin is particularly parched, like now in winter, especially when it's adjusting to being back in so much heating. I like to put this on top of that intensive mask by Origins. If I can get the dang thing open, ow! I came prepared. This is what we use when I can't get things open because it has the little silicone lines on it. Woohoo! First try. So you guys can kind of see the color of this oil. It's kind of a bright yellow. 2 to 3 drops of this. I think I'm going to do 3 just because of how my skin is behaving. I'm not going to rub it into my hands too much. I just kind of do that. Otherwise you're just going to be absorbing it here. But I like to press that into my face. Whatever's remaining, I'll kind of press along my hairline just because I tend to have a lot of dry skin there. I don't want a focus product there because it'll make my hair greasy, but if I just kind of roll whatever is left, it tends to help without weighing anything down. When I am feeling really bougie, I will do a little bit of a facial massage with a roller of some sort. Right now I have my jade roller handy. I believe I picked this up on Outlook. It was only like $10 or something before shipping. It actually arrived with one of these little brass ends knocked loose, so I just super glued it back on, and it's fine. And the stone has come off the little prongs once, but it was pretty easy to slide it back on. It's just kind of a little that you slide it into. That made so much sense. Oh, I just caught it on my nose. That was uncomfortable. I don't know that all these movements are correct, so don't go off of me if you're trying to do the correct kind of facial massage. I was not trained for that. I do try to do upward motions, but I also do downward just because lymph drainage and all that sort of thing. Try not to pull down. I just kind of let it roll itself, just because I think all the circulation is positive. This is supposed to be firming for the skin as well. Jade is supposed to have all kinds of anti-aging and stress and things more on a spiritual nature, and I'm not sure how much I'm into that sort of thing, but if you are, bonus effect for these guys for you. I'm going to take the small end and start off right here. I get a lot of inflammation just from my inner sinus right in here. I do like to close my eyes just because I don't want to touch them with the roller. And it feels nice to do on the outer corner of the eye. This is my other favorite one. I love doing it along my jawline. It feels so nice. I'm someone who clenches my jaw when I'm stressed or concentrating or something like that, and I never realize it. Doing this kind of helps loosen those muscles just a little bit. It's so nice. I hope you enjoyed this kind of spur-of-the-moment get unready with me. I really enjoyed filming it for you. I hope it was fun to watch. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by giving it a like down below. Leave me a comment if you think of something. I love hearing from you and getting to know you guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe before you go. I would love to see you at my next video. You can click that bell next to it to be updated with all of the latest for my channel. That just means you'll be notified when my videos go live, so you're not last to know. I would hate for you to miss something. Anyway, hope you're having a wonderful day or evening wherever you are. I hope you keep dreaming, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.